How are you doing, YouTube? It's your boy Noob Dude Gaming bringing you another video. Today we're going to be talking about Call of Duty. I know what you guys are thinking. Call of Duty's trash. And you know what? You're absolutely right. It is trash. The last 3 games have been trash. But here we are talking about the next Call of Duty. Everybody knows how big of a fanboy of Call of Duty I was, and I say was because this year I bought Battlefield 1. I always said I would never buy Battlefield 1. I would never play it, never cared about it. Why? Because I was so into Call of Duty and I was just so against the thought of playing another game similar to Call of Duty. But it's like Call of Duty slowly pushed me away, pushed me towards Battlefield, and you know what? I bought it. You know, I was just so upset about the thought of buying Infinite Warfare just to play Modern Warfare, and I'm to the point where it's time for them to prove that they still got it. They still got that magic that made Modern Warfare 2, and Black Ops. And you know, some would argue Modern Warfare 3, Black Ops 2, Ghost, and it seems like when they introduced the exosuits, it all went downhill. And a lot of Call of Duty players stopped playing, and they went to Battlefield. And who's to blame but Call of Duty? And it looks like there's a lot of players like me that were so in love with Modern Warfare 2, Black Ops 2, that this is really the last point, the last straw. You know, it was confirmed this year that the boots were going to be on the ground, and you know, we all love that. And that's really exciting, but I feel like there's some players who have just given up on Call of Duty already. Even with the announcement of boots on the ground, I feel like there's a lot of players who aren't going to buy the game just because the last 3 have been total shit. And I feel the same way, but it's like I have one last chance left in me. I have one more chance for Call of Duty to really surprise me and say, you know what? This is why I love Call of Duty. And I feel like they really need to really knock this out of the freaking park, because there's so many fans that are just at the edge that are not going to buy the game again if this is shit. And you know, it really puts them in a hard spot. And I feel like the developers of the next Call of Duty are kind of confident. Some of the tweets that I read from the developers of Sledgehammer Games, they seemed really, you know, confident, and you know, I like that. I kind of like that they're confident about it, because you know, they really need it. They really do need that confidence, because there's a lot of players, there's a lot of people in the gaming community who have been really voicing their strong hate towards Call of Duty right now because of just the shitty games they've been putting out for the last 3 years. And you know, to a point where everybody's upset about it. Everybody's just talking mad shit about Call of Duty, and they went to Battlefield. So I feel like they do have to be confident. They do have to be really confident in their work about the next Call of Duty. So we're going to talk a little bit about the rumors for the next Call of Duties. It looks like I know everybody's heard this, the rumor about the Civil War being the next Call of Duty, or the time period that the next Call of Duty is going to take place, and I think it's absolute bullshit. How can you have a game take place in the Civil War? I know you can do it, but not Call of Duty. Come on, man. They love making money. How are they going to make money off of, you know, gun packs and expansion packs, DLC, when there's limited amount of guns that they could even play the game with? Well, what are you going to have? Sleight of hand to take 5 minutes off the reloading time of those guns? Weren't those hand-reloaded rifles? I mean, come on. That's a bogus idea, and I really think people should stop talking about it. I know that Sledgehammer Games had some really patriotic tweets or whatever, tweeting something, and some people had the idea that the next Call of Duty was going to be based in the Civil War, but I think it's complete bullshit. I mean, come on. You just got to think a little bit. How is they going to make a game of the Civil War where you had to hand-reload your guns? Oh my god, it's complete crap. So, you know, I'm not even going to go there, because I wouldn't even buy that game. I mean, it sounds a little cool, but I just don't see it happening. I don't see how it can happen. So, next rumor I heard, it was going to be based on the Vietnam War, which I really like. just because it reminds me of Call of Duty Black Ops. I mean, I'm playing Black Ops right now. I mean, I love the game. It's been how many years since that game came out, and I still play it. Why? Because it was fucking amazing. And I love the whole look of Call of Duty Black Ops, where it was the time period it was based on. It was just fucking great. And I think that it would be a good move for Call of Duty to go around that time period of the Vietnam War. I think a lot of people would love that shit. And I mean, I would. Hell yeah. And I know a lot of my friends too, because we all love fucking Black Ops. It's just Black Ops. Black Ops. And I think that would be great. I think it'd be a great idea. So let's hope that, when they announce the next Call of Duty and where it's going to be based and, give us a trailer, that it's some good shit. Because honestly, I'm sick and tired of the flying, the running on walls bullshit. I mean, that's why people went to Battlefield 1. And now that it's been confirmed that it's going to be boots on the ground, I'm just, ecstatic about that. And, I mean, those are the two rumors that are really going around right now. I don't know if there's any rumors around, any other rumors going around. If there is, drop a comment and let me know what they are. Also, we're going to talk about Call of Duty from here on out. The next Call of Duties. What, are you going to buy the game if this one's shit? I mean, is this the last one? Is this honestly your last chance for Call of Duty to really change your mind about where the franchise has been going, the direction they've been going the last couple of years? Because to me, I ain't going to buy another game. There ain't no second chances after this. I mean, this is it. They fooled me enough times to buy the last 3, and I ain't doing it again. So, what do you think? I mean, are you a Call of Duty fanboy like I was? Are you going to keep on buying them no matter what? Are you faithful? You know what? I think that's bullshit. I mean, you can't just keep on fooling a fan base and expect them to want to buy games again after you did it 3 times. You did put some shitty games out there. I mean, do you really think Infinite Warfare took 2 or 3 years to make? Hell no, man. That seemed like they made that shit in 1 year. I don't know if I already said that, but Jesus, that feels like it was made in a year. And they've had some time to make this game. I heard Sledgehammer's had 2 or 3 years working on this game. And hell yeah, it better be good if it took them 3 years to make. I mean, come on. And I don't know. I'm just really, really hoping that they can turn this around somehow. That they can show us what made us fall in love with Call of Duty in the first place. And you know what? Battlefield listened to the fans and they made some good shit. They made a good fucking game. And I know a lot of my friends that play that game and don't play Call of Duty anymore. I mean, we'll hop onto Modern Warfare and do some sniping, do some shit like that, but hell no, man. I can't stand being on a Call of Duty game for more than an hour. Come on. And that's not how it was in the case of Modern Warfare 3, Black Ops 2, Black Ops, man. I had some hella days played on that game, and I played it over and over again, even after Call of Duty was, after it was Modern Warfare 3 that came after that. We were still playing Call of Duty Black Ops, and I really hope that they can make a game like that again. That really, a game that you can fall in love with, a game that you can play and play and play, get tired of playing. So, if you guys have any questions for me, or want to say anything, how you feel about the next Call of Duty, or what you kind of expect, drop a comment below. Let's get a little discussion going. But I want to thank you guys for watching the video. Really appreciate it. It'd be great if you guys subscribed, liked my video. We'll be talking about, Call of Duty again once we get a little bit more on that. But, yep, subscribe and like, and thanks for joining me today.